Hey guys, so today we're going to be talking about The Mandalorian, Season 3, Episode 3. Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of this episode. Okay, let's just get this out of the way. Does anybody really care about that scientist guy from, like, Season 2? Did anybody think, like, hey, you know what? I wish he had an entire episode dedicated to himself. Is he going to be so important that we need all this? Is he going to be, like, a key player, and for the rest of the season? But even if he is, like, I watched the show for Mandalorian. It's kind of like the Boba Fett show when Boba Fett wasn't even in his own show for like 2 episodes. It was just the Mando show. It's kind of like that. It's not like Mando's getting his ironic punishment by getting his show stolen from him too. I feel like Mandalorian's like they're having like a very special episode, and they're trying to be like all dramatic and serious, and it's like, is this really the tone of the show that was set up for the last 2 seasons? Because the Mandalorian's never really been known for being like this great dramatic show, like the stakes aren't exactly that huge, but it's still pretty enjoyable, it's fun, enjoyable, nostalgia, uh, but the drama's never really like coherent, and the plot's not the thickest thing ever. But they're like trying something different this episode, It's like let's today's episode of Mandalorian, we're gonna be talking about the ethics of cloning. Um, I think it's like some metaphor for stem cell research, which is cool, I guess. That's a very interesting topic that has like many pros and cons to it. But it just feels oddly like it just feels real in a show with Baby Yoda in it. It feels very strange this episode. Like I switched the channel halfway through, and then I just decided to switch the channel back at the end. It's like those scenes in Twin Peaks: The Return. For those of you who've seen that, so like at the Roadhouse, th- there'll be a bunch of scenes of like random characters talking about things we don't know or care about. Except in Twin Peaks, that was like intentional to kind of keep you on your toes and stuff, and like see like, oh, this is what the rest of Twin Peaks is talking about while all the crazy shit's happening. In this, it seems like very just odd and like disjointed. While in Twin Peaks, it felt a little bit more natural, I'd say, and it didn't take up the entire episode. It only took up like 5 minutes. So yeah, this was probably the worst episode of the show. Like it wasn't bad, I thought the visuals were still pretty good. I loved the design of Coruscant, but I really don't care about these characters. And that twist that like, oh, she was walking against him the whole time. It's like a toddler could have seen that coming, you know. But yeah, the show kind of. I feel like maybe they're running out of ideas. I don't know. Like I said, the show was never exactly great at drama anyway. It's just like, Mando and Grogu go on a side quest every episode, and then something happens in the finale. That's the show. So I don't know. Maybe I'm being a little bit too harsh. Let me know what you guys thought down in the comments below. Yeah, I'm gonna give this one a C. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time for my review of episode 4, but also videos on like Torchwood and Ted Lasso and stuff like that. So thank you for watching, like I said, and until next time, peace.